Yeah. Hello world. How are you? Super glad you clicked in on this video to watch, rather to give me company as I do my normal shows here and there. Well, if you're new here, super glad you joined the family. It is Nafula. My name is Nafula, and I am a YouTuber, of course. I do videos, random videos. I do cooking videos sometimes. Sometimes I do outdoor videos. So depending with the mood that I have on that particular day. But today you're going to make mandazi. So I have this flour. I'm not advertising, but yeah, this is pembe. This is pembe flour, and then I also have cardamom. I'm gonna put this as a spice. My son is helping me to vlog. Don't mind about the shifting, so I don't have to like move the phone. Just hold it right there, okay?
Yes.
Okay, this is as you can see, this is cardamom. So I'll be placing cardamom in the mandazi, and then of course sugar, right? This is sugar, and then I have this is baking powder. Some people call it bicarbonate of soda. Then this is my cooking oil. I actually shallow fry my mandazi. Yeah, so this is my cooking. So guys, these are some of the ingredients I'll be using. This is the cooking flour. This is pembe flour, the small packet. And then this is a spice. It's actually cardamom. Focus, I hope it focuses. Let's see. It will not. I need a better phone. Anyway, this is cardamom. And then, of course, some sugar. And then I have bicarbonate of soda, baking powder. In Kenya, we call it chapa mandashi. We have that. And then we also have my cooking oil. I place it inside this jar. I like it that way. And then, of course, I have my rolling pin. Okay. And then I also have my knife. Okay, and then I have this sieve, like, so I'll be using this to like sieve my flour so that I have it fine as I want it. I like my flour fine. Then I have this pan. I'm gonna like knead my dough or make my flour right here on this pan, of course. Then I have yeah, this bowl. So I'll use it to like spread out the dough just before I start the cutting process. Yeah, and I think that's about it. Oh yeah, and then remember I'll be using this. If you've watched my video before, I usually use this to like place my, it's actually an African serving dish. So I use it to place my chapati, and I'll also place my mandazi right in here after I'm done cooking. So it retains its moisture and they don't get so tough. Yeah, so I think first things first, I'm gonna wash my hands, wash the utensils that I need to use, and then we get right into it. I want to start with, of course, washing this bowl because I don't trust that it is super clean. Of course we do wash it, but I always like to confirm. And then after I wash this bowl, I'll go ahead and wash, not rather wash, but fetch the water and place it in the jug to boil. Yeah, so let's see. Oopsie, sorry, that's enough. So let's wash this. I feel so tired, I just want to jump into the shower because I just arrived from work and I think it's time. After this, I'll go take a shower Yeah, until we leave. I think it's clean enough. So I just wipe it with this, like that. So it's dry. I gotta wipe it so it gets dry. Yeah. So I'll place it right here, and then we'll come back to it. So then let me hold or take the boiling water jug, fetch in some water, and boil, because I'll be using hot water to like knead the flour. Feel free to drop a comment on the comment section, like the video and share. Come on, tell me how you like making your mandazi if you do make some. Do you love making it? And if you do, how do you love making your own? Do you love it crunchy? Do you like it soft? Do you like it tender? People are different, right?
Or crunchy.
Yeah, I know you love them crunchy, but not so crunchy as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let that boil. As that is boiling, I think I'm gonna start to like sieve the flour, because when you sieve the flour, you get to have mandazi that is a little bit more tender than usual.
And clean, I think.
Yeah. So we'll use this surface.
Because you never know.
You sure?
Yeah. You may buy something.
And it gets stale, or maybe it's crumpy inside.
Yeah.
So let's open our flour. This in Kenya is about $9, so it's affordable. No, $9. 0.9.
Yeah.
0.9. So it's less than $1. So we're gonna focus here so I see what I'm doing.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm placing the flour in the sieve like that, and then I'm sieving it. You see the flour gets to like,
yeah.
Let me do this.
But I learned this from
This I learned from Mama, your grandma. Yeah, when I was still a little girl. But I also had a sister-in-law who taught me other ways of making mandazi. Her name is Frida. She taught me a different way of making mandazi. You see, it gets so fine after you sieve it. Only that, yeah. So let's start placing in our ingredients. I'll go in with the sugar. So this is the sugar, and I'll be using this little pretty spoon. I love wooden spoons, they look so cutesy. So I'll place in 6 of these. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and that's it. That's enough. with the sugar. Then I'll go in with the cardamom powder. Go in with the cardamom powder. I love this for its flavor. So I'll go in with that spoon. That's it. For the cardamom powder.
It's already smelling like
it's cooking already.
Yeah.
Because then I'll go in. Of course, the aroma of the cardamom. Then I'll go in with the baking powder or bicarbonate of soda. And I love it. For this, I love having this portion, that small spoon, and add another. So let's say 2 spoons of those. So that it puffs up. It will puff up. The baking soda helps it to puff up while I'm cooking. So I gotta pick a spoon from this drawer right here. I pick a spoon from here. Need a wooden one. I can take this. Then now I'll do the mixing of these dry ingredients first. Mix it well enough. After I mix the dry ingredients, I'll go in with the wet ingredients. And in this case, I'm not using milk because my son doesn't love milk in it. So I'll use only water and of course cooking oil. I would have placed margarine, but it has cocoa in it, so I can't place margarine. So let's go in with the cooking oil. Then I'll go in with my hands now. Let me add a last spoon. So thing is, I need to like knead in the cooking oil in the flour. That's why I'm going in with my hands. Like this. Until it's all
done.
Or rather it's all like find out into every bit of the unga.
By the way, guys, don't forget to subscribe, comments, and like.
Thanks. Yeah, they shouldn't. They will. They're kind enough. I know myself. They're kind enough to always try and like. Subscribe if they haven't, and also comment. Drop a comment and tell me what you think I could include in my mandazi to make it taste better.
Yeah.
I think it's almost ready. Then I'll now bring in the water and mix it with cold water so it's not so hot. Yep, it's over there. No, I'll just get it. I'll get it.
Guys, if we reach like 10k likes, we'll cook your favorite meal.
Okay, my hands have flour and I don't want to wash them. So, can you call Masi to come and pour me the water? Masi! Njoo nimwagie maji. Sitaki kushika hii jug na nini. That's my husband. I like her. Her name is Masi. Mwake hapa. Enough. Let me pour the first set again. Enough.
Tosha.
And then I'll mix in the cold one so it doesn't burn me as I need. Like that. Masi, do you want to say hi to my Mambo? Anawasalamia. Mambo is a Swahili word meaning hi. It's actually a Sheng word meaning hi. How are you?
Also the downer parts.
Yeah, I need more water. More water, Mercy. She's bringing me the hot water, so we add enough. Here. Then now I go in with the the kneading.
Yeah.
Do you think I should need more water? Let's see.
I think you should.
Yeah, let's
but
see.
A little.
Just a little, an ounce of it.
As little as.
As little as what?
Mm.
A drop.
Yeah.
Maybe. These times are the times I really crave to have a kitchen that has a working area, but it's okay. We work with what we have.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think I need more water.
Yeah.
It will be too much.
Yep.
I will turn them into pancakes. We add more. I dislike pancakes. I don't like them that much.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna let it sit for about 30 or so minutes before now giving it a spread and cutting it out into the shape that we desire.
Oh, the liquid makes the.
You mean the water?
Yeah.
It makes the
The
dough.
The dough.
So that's it. So we are going to place it right here. Come closer so they can see where you're placing it. We're going to place it right here. Okay, then we're going to cover it. And place it directly there. We'll be using this pot to cook. So I placed it here. I want to cover it with a towel. We'll cover it with this towel. Okay, cover it here. So it sits for about 20 to 30 minutes. Yeah. So as it's sitting, I'm going to like tidy up this area. As you can see, it's so messed up. So we'll tidy up this area, wash what I have to wash, and then make the area ready for the spread out. Make the area ready for the spread out season or time. Okay. So my flour, or rather my dough, is actually sat for 15 minutes, and I think it's about time for me to start spreading it out so that I have my pieces cut. And in the meanwhile, I'm going to turn on my gas, or rather my cooker here, so that it can heat this. I'm using this pot. It can heat the pot well enough before I place in my cooking oil. My cooking oil is right here. So let's get right into it. So let's start the rolling out process of this. It's right here, so I'll be cutting it in bits and rolling it out. Okay. Meanwhile, I don't like placing flour again while I roll out, but I think yes, I will need a little flour so that my dough doesn't stick on the surface. I don't know how you prefer the consistency of your dough before you cut it out, but for me, I don't like it too thick, rather too thin. I like it, let's say, just of a reasonable depth of dough in it. Not too thick and not too thin. Yeah. So as you can see, this is what we are having. So I'm going to like cut in it in different shapes. You like it?
Yeah.
So that is the first lines or that is the first segment. So I'm going to divide it into different more segments.
I'm cutting it like in shapes.
Yep. I'm gonna place it here so they give me space to like cut more.
Yeah.
So mine are rectangular and some are triangular. But most are actually triangular. The last one will be a square.
Yeah. I think some people like cutting it in different.
Even round ones you can cut depending on your taste.
Yeah.
So as that is actually sitting again for quite a while, I'm going to go in and turn my gas on. So that was the sound of my gas being turned on. I want it to heat, then I place in my cooking oil. Yeah, then starts the process.
That was fast.
Yep. You know me now.
Mm.
I love my things fast.
Yeah, by the way.
I don't like being so slow.
Mm-hmm. Like even if you cook, I just like sit down. Then like after like an hour, I just see you coming.
My dinner is ready.
Yeah. You're like, huh.
Yeah. That's it. Let me see where I'll place you guys next. So I think my pot is actually hot enough. I'm going to go in with this cooking oil and I'm going to place the whole of it. Yep. Yeah. So let it boil and boil and boil. And while we wait, let's see whether it's ready this side. Here is the first set, or here the first set of mandazi. I want the oil to be like hot enough. I like using a heavy pot like this. This is a clay pot, a heavy clay pot, because it makes the mandazi like, it gives the mandazi time to like puff up and cook really well in the inside, rather than the normal pans we use, the normal aluminum pans. Aluminum pans tend to like make the mandazi like turn brown on the outside when they are yet to like cook really well enough in the inside. That's why I don't like aluminum. It's really it's a really high-tech absorbent of heat. That's why it cooks super fast. But then it will not allow the dough to like cook in the inside. Let's try with a bit. Not yet. See, it takes really long. Not yet. So we're gonna wait. I'll pause the video right here. That needs the pan iron here. So we are going to place in. I think it's hot enough. Yep. Imagine it wasn't hot enough. Haikukuwa inakuwa moto vile inafaa. Mimi nimejudge. Bado, but anyway, it will still cook. The second set will be okay. The second set will be good. So guys, the first set of mandazi is actually almost ready. It's golden brown. Almost ready. A few minutes and that will be it. As you can see. Yeah, and then I'll place in the second round, which is over there, right there.